Hey guys, guess what? We're in my backyard. So we are here with Ron Jackson, and this is actually one of his pieces. He was one of my artists that was in the Spin It show that toured with the Illinois State Museum for a couple of years, actually.
Yeah, a couple of years.
So we just got our records back. And so Ron came and I said, "Hey Ron, would you do a video with me?" And he says, "Yes."
Yeah, that was cool.
With his fresh shirt on and my Atari shirt.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna slap nobody like Will Smith.
So I guess before we're gonna do the can of discovery today, guys. But first, Ron, do you got anything coming up? Any shows or anything that you're trying to do this year?
Actually, I'm trying to do the Art for Life this year. I think it's the opening just started now, and I think it ends. The closing is August, I believe. So I have until August to enter new artwork.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So that's the only thing that I really got going on right now. So yeah.
And what about the one that we did together that one time? That's up at Reggie's. Do they still do that show anymore?
I think they tried contacting me in January, and I declined them. I told them I didn't want to do anything right now because every time I go, wasn't getting any sales, or it seemed like the audience was less and less each year.
Right.
So I just declined on this one.
Well, and two, we're just getting past. Well, we're not really past COVID, but we're getting to where people can be more, get around more and do stuff. I mean, there's still a lot of people getting COVID. My niece just got it, and she's trying to get over it now, and the baby. So it's still real. It's just, you know.
I think next year in 23, I think things will be a lot better than. I think things this year is starting to open up more. People are getting more out and comfortable.
Yeah.
But I think next year is when it's really going to start picking up, revving up, and getting back better than what it was. Yeah, as far as the shows. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I think, you know, guys, you're going to hear some noise in the neighborhood, and you're going to hear a lot of planes. So I have no control over that. So that's good. I mean, I'm actually just getting ready to do a couple shows.
Okay.
One of the shows it's actually going to be August, September, and then possibly the Art Girls show. Shout out to Art Girls in December.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting to hear back about, you know, that. But the August and September show, one is going to be with Paulette.
Okay.
That's the August one.
Okay.
Maybe you'll be able to come out.
Okay, most
it's
definitely.
a Saturday. Come hang out with us.
Okay, for sure.
And then September is going to be at Navy Pier.
Okay.
It's also a weekend thing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
And it's a brand new thing over there. This lady's doing. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Because me and Melissa are going to be doing that one together.
Okay. Now, how are you finding your events? Are you like going on to like
just word of mouth?
Word of mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm waiting to hear back from the lady to see if she's still looking for people. If she is, I'll let you know.
Okay. All right.
It's free.
Oh, that's even better.
Yes, okay. And they provide you with a table, chair, and the cloth.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
So it's part of a non-for-profit thing. Melissa got involved with them last year, and I was leery about it because I felt like it was still, you know, a little on the dangerous side with the COVID stuff. But I did end up putting some work up in the space they had.
Okay.
I just didn't attend anything, you know.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. But, you know, that's a tricky part, guys. And it's funny, we're just talking about this just casually, but, you know, there's so many shows, not just here where we live, but even where you guys live. You just got to look for them, you know. Like now, we used to have the Chicago Artist Resource, remember?
Right. Yeah.
Now it's changed a lot. And I forget who took it over, but before there would seem like there was so many calls for artists, and you could almost, you know, find anything and everything, and not just here in Illinois, but across the country.
Right. And I haven't been on there in a long time, so.
I haven't either. You almost, I think you have to be you got to get a login or something now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even sure. I just think it's ridiculous. It should be free to everybody to be able to search and log in and post calls.
Yeah.
So I'm not really for it, so I don't really go on there at all.
Okay. Yeah.
But nowadays, I think, you know, word of mouth. I really encourage artists to continue to help each other out by letting them know, hey, there's the show you might want to, it might fit you, you know, check it out. You know, we all have to get into that habit of sharing, you know. And like today, like I said, I emailed her back and I asked her, you know, if there were spots left, then I would, you know, pass it on.
Okay.
So.
Okay, awesome.
So when she emails me back, I'll let you know. But yeah, you guys too, you know, online you can probably Google like call for artists, that kind of thing. I don't know how many of the platforms now are still available to artists to look up and to see what's out there in terms of calls, or how many calls are even going on right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I even noticed like on Facebook, there's not even that many calls at all. I don't even see none at all right now.
Yeah.
That's why I think next year, I think it's going to be a lot stronger. And then we're going to start seeing that on Facebook. Hey, this event is coming up and stuff like that. I haven't even been seeing that.
Yeah,
so.
And that's, I mean, we all have to be diligent in our own path.
Yeah. It's like we got, as artists, we got to dig even deeper to find out who's having an event or, you know, a call for artists type thing. Well, everything was kind of on the surface, but now you got to dig deeper to like really find those shows, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's rough, but it's, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like if we get into some kind of routine and we figure out how to schedule our time better, and let me tell you, Ron, since I don't have the studio anymore, and I'm not busy scheduling everybody and doing all this and keeping a very strict kind of routine, my life is upside down. Like, I don't know, I'm coming or going. I'm sleeping late, I'm staying up late.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm the typical artist.
Right.
And believe me when I tell you, there's a lot I need to do for myself that I have still not done. Why?
Yeah.
I used to do all that for you guys.
Yeah, and the time.
And why can't I do it for me?
Yeah, time goes by fast, you know. It's just like you thinking about it, but then before you know it, 1 minute is June, next thing you know is August. You're like, where did the time go? Right. Yeah, you know, so yeah, it's hard.
It's crazy. Yeah. But we got to stay busy, and we got to, you know, get our art out there, and that's the main thing that I want to make sure that, you know, everybody understands is like, it's great to like post and stuff, and you know, maybe that might yield a sale or two, and I have sold a lot of work on Facebook just posting, but it's not enough to really sustain you. It's a little cash in the pocket, might pay a bill or two, right, but it isn't anything you could count your money on, you know, or your life. Right. So you know,
but you know, and then like you were saying too, like you was doing so much for other people, now you gotta do for yourself. Sometimes you just gotta take that day or that weekend, say I'm just dedicating this whole day, this whole weekend just for me. So you can sleep all day for one day, next day just get out, you know, do your shopping, or just have some time to yourself, walk, whatever, you know. Right. You just gotta make that time.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. It's nice out here, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I come out. I just planted a bunch of flowers back there. That's my little garden right here.
Oh, okay. All right.
And my dad and my mom's got a garden back in the back, which are the vegetables and stuff.
Okay.
We're kind of late in the season they are planting. They should actually done that in the spring.
That's
but
okay.
it's all right.
But the weather
we'll
here,
get
though,
some. Yeah, the weather is really crazy. So.
Yeah, you know, one minute it's winter, next minute it skips spring and go right to summer. Then summer goes back to spring. It's like this is crazy weather.
So let's do this, Ron.
All right, cool.
You guys kind of know from watching past videos. This is the 4-Art Can of Discovery.
Okay.
And little by little, I'm inviting people to put their stickers on here. I figure we just fill it up with stickers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you pick. If you pick a blank one, throw it back in. I just had some blank ones in there.
Okay.
We just did that one.
Okay. All right. Blank one.
The ones that have I think they're all folded.
Okay.
Yeah.
What should artists be doing to maintain a consistent presence?
You just throw that back in there.
Oh, okay. You talked about that one already.
Yeah.
Okay.
What should artists be doing to maintain a consistent presence? That's a good question. In fact, it's funny because we were already kind of talking about that.
Yeah.
Serendipitous.
Right. Psychic.
I'll start a little bit on that, and then you can kind of add on. Because I think this would be a long conversation, but we got to kind of maybe talk about like what we feel like the top 3 things. And I would say posting every day.
Yeah, well, you was telling me about that.
Yeah, number 1.
Weeks back. Yeah.
Posting every day, and if you can, you know, now they have it to where you can boost your post, and you pay a certain amount of money to boost your post, and that reaches further out than just your normal contacts. So I would say that that would be my number 1.
Okay.
What about you?
Like you said, just start networking artists that you have on social media. Reach out to them. Hey, what's going on with you? How you doing? Hey, you got any shows coming up? Maybe I could come support. You know, things like that. You know, I think it's just artists should hang with other artists to help motivate and, you know, just get their artwork out there. You know, I think that's another big important thing to do. Yeah. So that's something that I need to do. You know, like I see like people's artwork on Facebook. I like it. You can leave a comment, but I do need to do more to reach out. Hey, you know, let's meet up or something, or let's collaborate on some artwork or something like that. You know,
right? Absolutely.
You know, just to get the juices flowing.
Yeah. In fact, we'll have to do some collaborating. Because right now, me, Darrell, Jason, and Cesar have already started a collaboration. We're working on a mini mural, which is on 3 18 by 24 clayboard panels.
Okay.
And I've got them back from them. So I've got to do my part on all 3. Then I redistribute them in a different way so they don't get their same part.
Okay.
They do figure out if they're going to do something big or small to finish it up. Then I look at it for the last time to see if there's any little thing I want to add.
So the add-on.
Right. It's all about adding on and really looking at it, because our styles are so different. But what's great about it is it's all about experimenting and being able to really sit back and look at this composition. You know, I think that type of stuff is what really helps artists think beyond this sort of a surface thing.
Right.
And it is not easy. In fact, when I started the mural, I started it off.
Okay.
And I did mainly a compositional design, I'll just say that, just to get it started, because here you've got 2 illustrators and a painter who's basically like a Baroque style painter. Okay. You know, so you know, where do they begin?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to, because I'm also, you know, studied graphic design and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
but I do very abstract work as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was important for there to be a structure to a beginning point.
Okay.
So then I could distribute and they can pick the segment that they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, dude, those 3 knocked it out of the park.
Nice.
In fact, I have it and I almost am intimidated now. But I think it's going to be great. So
Okay.
my next parts to them then is going to see when they get theirs if it's done.
Okay.
Because we'll know when we know.
Right.
If there's nothing left that we feel can be done, then we know. But I
Okay.
can't wait to start showing that off.
Okay, that'll be nice.
Then the second thing we're doing is challenging ourselves doing a sketchbook.
Okay.
So it's just sketchbook challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But the challenge isn't against each other, it's challenging ourselves.
Okay.
And then Darrell is the only one's done with his.
Okay. Okay.
Mine is maybe a quarter done.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how far Jason or Cesar got with
Now,
theirs.
do you do the whole sketchbook, or you just do a couple of pages?
It's up to each person.
Okay.
The size, if they wanted to make, I think Jason made his
Okay.
a sketchbook from scratch.
Okay.
Darrell did some design work on his sketchbook, the outside and everything.
Okay.
But the size of it, number of pages, was completely up to the artist.
Okay.
I opted for a smaller accordion,
Okay.
you know, linear
Right.
book.
Okay.
And so I'm working on it.
Okay.
And little by little.
And I think that's what, for me, that's what I need to be with other artists to expand and work outside the box of the normal things that I do.
Yeah.
You know, because I like graffiti, I like illustration, you know, I like detail artwork. So I'm like all over the place.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just so blind right now. I don't know what I want to do or any ideas. But working with other artists, it'll get me to thinking and spark ideas. Be like, oh, okay.
Well,
let
me
do
and
this.
you and Darrell should do a collab.
Okay, that'll be
maybe
cool.
in the fall.
Yeah.
I think I got to get through the ones that I've got now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We'll see how far we get, because there was no time restrictions really, because I wanted all of us to really just take the time to challenge ourselves and really be able to sit back and look, you know, at the work. So that's a great idea for everybody, is to collab with other artists to help, you know, build that inspiration. And also you get an opportunity to work with mediums that you're not used to working with.
Yeah.
So that opens all kind of doors. So that's number 2 and 3 kind of in a thing. But I would say another one would be maybe even not just the exhibiting, but you know, you guys know there's cafes, there's breweries. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I can't
brewery.
say it. Yeah.
You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, those are popping up everywhere, and a lot of them will do events. And I know a lot of them here do art events. So look into them. Libraries do events, and they'll hang art. Just think outside of the box when it comes to showing your work.
Yeah.
I would say is key. Not just online, because you really want physical people to look at your work.
Right.
You know, art fairs, you know, they have both indoor and outdoor, and now they go all year long, you know,
see what
seasonal, you know.
What neighborhoods are having art fairs.
Right,
like
and
that.
even fruit, like fresh markets that neighborhoods have. A lot of times they'll let you rent a table, you know, you bring a table or a tent and set up, you just pay for a fee for it to be there.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah.
You know, people who are buying fruit will also may want to buy some art.
Right, right.
So why not?
Right.
So I mean, just don't
think outside. You gotta think outside.
Just think outside the box.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I don't know, I would say that to keep your presence out there is to just
keep promoting yourself.
Keep promoting.
Yeah, yeah.
In any way that you can. Some people can afford to pay for ads. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same.
You know, if I do get a chance where I can, I might. I don't know.
Right.
But you can look into not only online ads, maybe even magazine ads. There's still art magazines out there, even if they're just online. But they have more eyes than anybody.
You're right. Yeah.
But it costs a lot of money to do an ad, and honestly, that pays a bill to me.
Right.
I can't afford to give it to somebody else.
Right. Yeah. 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 Definitely.
So I mean, that's about it, guys. You know, Ron, thanks for coming by and talking with us. And you're on Instagram.
Instagram, Arjicaso. Yeah, Arjicaso. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put a link to his Instagram on the descriptions, so please check that out.
Yeah.
And then Ron, I'll let you know when the video gets posted. But in the meantime, guys, please continue to subscribe and like the videos that you like. It really helps our channel to grow. And you know, we're just artists supporting artists, all of us. We really love the art world, and we are you know, dedicated to helping one another, and this has been for many, many years.
Yeah, it's been about what, 7 years now? About 6 or 7 years. Time flies, I'm telling you.
That's right. And you know, I ran for art for 18 years.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
So never missed a second Friday or a third Friday ever in life.
Wow.
Till the pandemic.
Pandemic, yeah.
It has shut us down.
Shut us all the way down. Yeah.
So, but we're not gonna stay down.
No.
We're lifting back up, and we're gonna keep each other lifted up, even through the dark times. And that's what this channel is all about, is, you know, reaching out to you guys as artists, and know that you're not alone, and that we're all having feelings about certain things, and it's okay. You know, but we all need to support each other. Why? Because who else knows an artist better than another artist?
Right. Yeah.
You know, because normal people don't understand what we go through.
Yeah.
We're way more sensitive to the world around us, and it affects us deeper. And it's harder to get through unless you can talk to somebody that really understands what your feelings are.
Yeah, yeah.
So remember that, guys. We love you, and thank you for your support. Please share with all your homies, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you.